Uganda's tourism industry has been growing at a rapid pace in recent years. Last year, the country attracted 1.8 million tourists from all across the world, compared to 1.4 million visitors the year before. Tourism now contributes as much as 10% to Uganda's total GDP and has emerged as one of the largest revenue earners for the country. The Middle East has emerged as one of the fastest growing source markets for inbound tourism to Uganda. As a result, the country is now focusing to attract more tourists from the GCC region in general and the UAE in particular.
The bilateral tourism between Uganda and UAE is something that is increasing because of the connectivity. Apparently, we are having free direct flights to Uganda, fly Dubai twice and Emirates once. But also, it is going to increase further after the revival of the Uganda national carrier.
We have the most beautiful weather, 28 degrees Celsius throughout the course of the year. So we have 50% of the world's gorillas. We have the highest mountain in Africa, Mount Rwenzori. We have a whole lot of different touristic attractions, especially the people. We have the most hospitable people in the world. So that is why we are here, to share the beauty of Uganda with the rest of the world, to tell them what tourism potential it poses for the people in UAE, and to get them to come and promote and visit Uganda.
Air connectivity between Uganda and the UAE has certainly improved, with many airlines operating direct flights between the two countries. This has led to improved bilateral trade and tourism ties between Uganda and the UAE. Just a 5-hour flight away, Uganda offers visitors from the Middle East a perfect getaway from the simmering hot summers. Not to mention the various fun and adventure activities that are available for visitors to the country. However, the Uganda Tourism Board will have to do more to promote itself in the Middle East markets, as it faces stiff competition from its neighbors Kenya, Rwanda and Tanzania that are also vying to attract tourists from the Middle East region.
The Middle East market as such has not been a prime market as a tourist source for Uganda. What measures is Uganda Tourism Board taking to improve the situation and attract more tourists from the Middle East?
Our original focus, you're right, was not on the UAE. We were mainly looking at the US, the UK and German-speaking countries, because that is where we got most of the numbers. However, with research, we have noticed that we have more and more people traveling from the UAE to Africa, especially to East Africa. So that is why we want to tap into that potential to increase arrivals from the UAE.
Things are changing now, as new steps are being taken after the appointment of a new CEO to head the Uganda Tourism Board.
I see the Middle East as a potential as a source market for Uganda's tourists or those arriving in Uganda, given the fact that within the overall planning framework, within the master plan, we had planned to begin by consolidating the existing markets, which we have done, and the second phase was expansion. So in this phase, we are looking at expanding into those other markets that we think have a potential. Like Claire has said, we already have connectivity by air between Uganda and the Emirates. And so we see a potential. We have had an outbound movement of Ugandans coming for business, but we've not had Dubai investors coming into Uganda, because we want to see tourism contributing more to Uganda's gross domestic product. We want to see Uganda earning foreign exchange from tourists coming from this region, and we know there's a big potential, and generally have Uganda's economy developed and grown from the tourists that would come from this region.
Let me throw that question to the Uganda Tourism Board, because Uganda Tourism Board is in the right place to promote that kind of activity as well. So what would be your comments on the investment opportunities available in the tourism industry of Uganda for Middle East investors?
There is a lot of tourism opportunities in the country, in the different areas. Even in tourism, across the chain, people can invest in hotels, in travel agency. There is a lot of opportunity for tourism, for investment in the country. So that is why we are here, to promote the destination so that we can get people to come. First of all, to undertake a benchmarking trip or a study to go and identify what sort of opportunities are present in the country for them to invest, and then see what sort of return on investment they would guarantee for them. But there is investment opportunity across the board in health, education. Now there is new developments in the mineral, oil and gas sector as well. So there is a lot of opportunity for investment.
What about the hotel industry? How is the hotel industry progressing, and what are the investment opportunities for overseas investors in the hotel industry in Uganda?
Our hotel investment opportunity, the opportunity there actually is immense, because at the moment we don't have any five-star accommodations in the country. For example, the Hiltons, we don't have them in the country at the moment. So we are looking for investment, for investors to come in the country to invest such that they can bring luxurious accommodation to the country, for us to be able to tap into that luxurious, top-notch, high-end travelers that are looking to come for a luxurious experience. At the moment, we have the destination with a different touristic opportunities. However, we have a gap when it comes to accommodation, because most of the hotels we have are mainly 2-star, 3-star. So it presents a very good opportunity, because we have the land is there, everything is there for investment, but we are lacking the people to come and invest. So it will be very good for us to get hotel chains that you see in the US, in the developed world, invest in Uganda, such that we have that luxurious package for the high-end market. We recently unveiled the new Uganda Airlines, the national carrier. It is going to become operational this year. So with the national carrier, we're going to be able to get more arrivals, more direct flights linking to the different source markets. So that has been rejuvenated.
Security is guaranteed. The weather is very favorable, especially in summer. When there is summer in the Emirates, we think the best environment for the people here is to visit Uganda. Thank you.
Anyone would love to invest where there is peace, where the situation is stable. Uganda has been peaceful and stable for the last 20 or more, so many years. So someone will be sure, will have guarantee that when I put my money there, I'll be able to get it back, because the environment is conducive. The investment opportunities, as I've told you before, that the number is increasing so fast. Many more hotels are needed in these places. Many lodges are needed in the national parks. Like, for example, one of the best, actually I don't remember which magazine, ranked Chidepo National Park as the 3rd best in Africa. That was about 2 years back. But when you go to Chidepo National Park, you find there only one lodge, that is Apoka Safari Lodge. So these are all virgin areas for investors to come and invest in their money. And also government, I think since 3-4 years back, we enacted a policy or legislation for public-private partnership. Even for some of the attractions where we have not yet developed good roads, we can partner. Government can partner with private individuals or companies to develop these roads. Among other opportunities related to this, like restaurants, good cuisines, all this is needed, and it's an investment opportunity.
Uganda is also seeking investors from the Middle East region in order to boost its tourism infrastructure. Opportunities in Uganda's growing hotel and hospitality industry, for instance, could yield excellent returns on investment.
Uganda is a very safe destination. We have the tourism products, the best of all, the pristine destination, and we guarantee as the tourism board that we ensure the safety of our traveler. The government has put in place measures to ensure safety, so we are calling upon all people to come for leisure, for MICE, which is meetings, incentives, conferences, and events to Uganda. So that product is also doing very well, and it is a very safe destination, and above all, it is very affordable.
Uganda has an incredible variety of landscapes that range from the snow-capped mountains and the Buvindi impenetrable forest to the semi-desert northeast and the picture-perfect lake districts like Lake Bunyoni. Uganda has a wide variety of hotels and lodges to suit every budget. Undoubtedly, travelers from the Middle East will surely enjoy a holiday in the Pearl of Africa.